Today in Amyland, it's about using the foam roller to open up your shoulders, the chest. This was developed working through the breast cancer community, but it really applies to anyone who's spending a lot of time in forward flexion and needs to correct the tech. There's a lot of ways to use the foam roller. Today I'm focusing on one way, and that's range of motion through the joints, opening up the body to counteract for any kind of repetitive motion. You want to do this slowly, ease through the movements. They should feel good, and you can always stop and pause in a position. We are not rolling muscles per se. Again, this is about opening up the joint. So here we go. So I'm going to lie tailbone to head gently on the roller. I'm going to roll down. There's plenty of room even for my taller clients. Okay, so I want to set the ribs, press my lower back down into the roller. So first thing I'm going to do with my shoulders dropped down is I'm going to scissor my arms. Truthfully, some people cannot reach their thumb to the ground overhead, and that's okay. Keep the low back stabilized. So this is movement number one, scissoring the arms slowly. Movement number two, you're gonna reach and pull. It looks like you're doing a lat pull down exercise. Again, go slowly. Today I'm a little bit warm, so I'm able to keep my fingernails on the ground as I finish this move at 90 degrees. You may not be able to, and that's completely fine. I'm gonna lengthen my arms down, pinkies to the roller, thumbs overhead. It looks like a snow angel. Again, move slowly. As you come to the top, if your fingers come off the ground, that's okay. You will start somewhere, all right? Again, nice and slow. I'm gonna bring my arms up. I'm gonna cross them over my chest, and I'm gonna roll side to side. So I'm gonna get in that space between the spine and the scapula. When you start moving on the roller, 1 inch per second. Also with my arms out in the T, I can roll to my right and emphasize the stretch. See my hands off the ground, and I get a much more intense stretch with my hand off the ground. I can come back, cross my arms over my chest, and to increase the pressure on this position, because this is a favorite in Amyland, I'm gonna drive my heels into the ground. I'm gonna come up to bridge, right? With a slight tuck, but mostly neutral back, and the navel is in, and I'm gonna peel down slowly. But really, when you're up at the top, this is a place, again, to roll very slowly, side to side, to get in that spot between the scapula and the spine and loosen it up. Now, one more move. I'm gonna turn the roller perpendicular to my body. I'm gonna start at the very bottom tips of my scapula. I'm gonna support my head. I'm gonna lift my hips up, and I'm gonna roll very slowly, avoiding the neck. We avoid the bony processes of the spine. And because I like a little more stretch with my hips up, I'm gonna pull my elbows back and lift my chin and extend back. To make this a little more intense, you're gonna set your hips down. Be careful. The higher up the spine, the less intense it is, all right? So all of these movements in this series, really pretty much good for everyone. Go slowly, slowly. Stop whenever you want. Do it multiple times per week, and I hope you enjoy an increased open feeling through that upper trunk.